tablet's a little fucked up for Westmere Drive. I'm pretty sure that's Westmere 10. The picture doesn't match, but the GPS is a little fucked. But when I count the houses, I think that's the one.
Let me have a look at the tablet.
The GPS goes fucking the horrible. Like the GPS goes all the way to Old Bo's house, and that doesn't make sense because I know Westmere 1 is the one closest to the mechanic shop.
My tablet
and
crashed.
16 is. Oh, that sucks.
Bastard.
Okay, Westmere 10, the picture is right, but the GPS is wrong. And there's no way that the GPS can be that one because that's a business that it's directing to.
We can go stand outside it and then use the tablet, and it will show you what the closest property is.
Wait, really?
Yeah. If you use the tablet outside of, like, if you just stand outside of a property and open your tablet, it will show you what the closest property is. Like the first property that come up will have like a yellow border around it on your tablet. Like the first, and it will show whatever one is in the border is the one that's closest to you. Like if you look at it now, it will show you like the one that's across the street.
Yeah, the Innocence one. I did not realize that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you can identify who owns that house, confirm phone numbers, because once I get this LA
Wait, Westmere 10 rings a bell. Hold on.
Does it?
Oh, fuck. I can't do anything right now, Craig. Hold on. Let me fuck it. Let me open up my phone on me other. Hold on. I think I can't. All my shit's crashed right now, chat. But I'm gonna try and find this for him. But I think didn't this come up in a Bessie's investigation with wasn't this like Curtis or something? Not Curtis, but it's like his fucking girlfriend or something. Downloads. This one. Not this one. Not this one. Where the fuck is this report gone? No, I'm thinking of Westmere Drive 18. Never mind. Never mind. I was thinking about 18.
I'm going to go ahead and create a Cypress Omega document.
It was Jade Madison or somebody else. Oh, hey, Anna.
Hi, I was not expecting you all to be awake. I've got a mat full of sandwich.
What?
Hello.
Hello, Anna.
How are you?
I'm good. I saw your report about me.
Oop.
That's private.
Pretty immature. Yeah, it's me.
So you admit that that was very immature by you?
No, it's pretty immature to make a report about it.
Oh, are you using the women's bathroom?
It's not the women's bathroom.
It is.
It's unisex.
Hello, Barrett. I guess I'll speak to someone who's more productive.
Right.
I'm not being productive. What do you mean?
I'm glazing you.
Least productive.
Let me glaze you, uwu.
I'm trying to take down a major criminal empire.
Can't fucking move or anything, man.
Would you like
I gotta quit. I gotta quit. God damn, it's so annoying. I hate doing that. Restart computer? No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to restart my stream. All right, chat. I'm back in just a sec. I'm just going to run to the bathroom. I'll see you in a minute. I'm back. Oy, oy, oy. Fuck me. I'm tired. God, the boots. Oh God, this angle. Okay, we're good.
This is this is how many evidence we have compiled, you're saying?
Yeah, well, it as a department as a whole in the last year, they have compiled more than 79,000 pieces of evidence. That tag number is 2245.
Why is it so low then?
Because I found it from January.
Oh.
But it's a notebook that was pulled off of Harry Brown, who is named in the books.
Oh.
I've been going through every name that's been listed in those notebooks and digging through their entire history. I was looking for keys because anytime there's a specific key that I'm looking for, the computer digitally interprets the key starting with 0 AAA. So it's a very easy to recognize key. But then I came across this while trying to look for keys, and I was like, huh, that's interesting.
That's okay. Wait. Okay. See, the thing is, I would use this information to an extent. Why? Because the leaders don't change that easily. And we
The
know
what?
that they use the leaders
Oh, yeah.
or the dons in this
Wait,
thing.
what?
They don't
Oh, yeah.
change. Like it's not like every month we're gonna change another person, right? We're gonna change the leader.
Yeah.
It's a very
And that's the thing
credible
is
piece of information.
those people
This
in
is
that particular document, whenever they get caught in crimes, they're very often caught together. So they're still actively working together.
They are, yeah.
But other documents,
oh my
in
god,
the
what is
subpoenaed
Hank
notebooks that we got from the
doing?
warehouse also
Okay.
indicate those same people together. And one of the key words they got was the Dons.
I don't
One
know
of
what
the-
Hank
the
looks
main
like as
pieces was they
Richard,
kept referencing
so
the
I don't know
Dons.
this is Hank, Ziggy's
But then they
son.
mentioned the Don.
But this is
they
Ziggy's
also mentioned Harry
son.
Brown. They also mentioned Vito, Queenie, and other ones. So I am going to turn this into a chain subpoena, is my hope.
He was
If I
involved in
get
this
this phone
fucking
subpoena, I mean,
raid.
if they need further
He's in
information to get this phone subpoena
404.
approved, I could get it.
Are you
Because
kidding
Queenie has
me?
been arrested with some of these people already before. But I was hoping I could just get it with just the minimal amount.
Okay. Doc's back. Doc.
Hello.
Looking at this, go to the Giga document, and you will see in the evidence, the Giga document is 12720. There's a V notebook 1185.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I saw
yeah,
it.
Seen that?
But yeah, in incident number 9003, Queenie was arrested with Clark Mason, Luciano DiCenzo, Ricky LaFleur. Ricky LaFleur was one of the people that was arrested. I think Clark Mason was as well with the warehouse raid, or he was mentioned in it. I think Donnie Jones is mentioned in the books as well. And this occurred on the 31st. So it's very, very recent that they've been tied together.
Okay.
So if they need more information to show that she's tied to this, I can. But I was hoping alone, just the notebook and the key alone would get that connection together.
We don't know who owns Westmere Drive 10. Is that what you were saying earlier?
Yeah, I need to know who owns Westmere Drive 10. On Fire, Alexis On Fire has been wanting to help. BCSO requested that because On Fire is very interested to learn how to do investigation stuff, and unfortunately, no one in PD is willing to teach her or take anyone in to do any kind of even short form investigations. So I've been giving her tasks to help me with. She's been collecting CID numbers for me and phone numbers, and then she's got a phone number list. We just have to confirm those phone numbers and make sure they're still active, and that's their current phone numbers.
If is she on this case? Like, is she handling this case?
She's helping me.
Okay.
So there's two cases.
Mm-hmm.
There's two cases. There's the Abattoir 4 case, which is primarily being handled by the PD. And then there's the branching off bigger case, which is the overseeing of everything Cyprus.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay.
And I'm supporting the PD on the Abattoir 4 case, but they've asked me to take on the rest of it. And so we can bring in as many people as we want to help kind of look into this further. Pretty much now we're in the uncovering phase. The damage is done. The damage is done. The evidence is out there. We just got to find it.
Yeah, I think honestly, when it comes, sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just going to say, the more we dig, the more we're going to be able to uncover which properties are which, and eventually we're going to get to a point where we can just hit every property they have, and sure, they can try to move stuff around, but there's only so much moving around you can do until your shit gets cornered.
Yeah, the way I was thinking about it is like I'm looking into the best use right now, and I'm sure people are looking into like other groups, perhaps, like when it comes to organized crime. But that being said, if this is like a big investigation that's happening at the minute, I feel like this is the kind of thing where we kind of drop other groups and every marshal kind of chips in and goes and assists you with this one group, and we kind of all kind of go ham on, you know, one group and help each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I mean, we're kind of on a timer.
30 days.
The time. Yeah, I mean, well, it's kind of. So, yeah, if we want to use the base charge of conspiracy for everything, then yeah, we are on a timer because now we have a locked time frame when that warehouse was raided. From that exact moment, we can prove conspiracy. But as we dig further, if some of this information, like this whole thing about them paying 5,000 mats as part of their dues to the Dons, then if that's continually and ongoing, then that even further that every time they transfer those kind of things, that can be considered a new point for a 30-day.
Yeah, I think we can save our asses by that SOL discovery.
Yeah.
And if we are to the point where it's, you know, we have a massive amount of evidence and we can push something large and we're running out of SOL, we push that charge. That's just the sad part that I feel like. It's just an opinion, by the way. It could be another way or two.
No,
for example,
honestly. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
cut you
I'm
off.
saying like if we find like a huge amount of DT evidence and we're running out of SOL, but then we found another things from that DT, so we have another SOL discovery. So we could just like push that DT while we investigate the other things. I think that's a sad part. 30 days is they would be notified in some way or form.
Yeah. The way I've been, because like I said, On Fire's been trying to learn how to do this stuff, how to write subpoenas and search warrants and stuff like that. To really make sure we get the best deal out of a lot of this, the easiest crime, whenever you're filling out your subpoenas and stuff in regards to this, the easiest crime to articulate is conspiracy because of the warehouse. Conspiracy to commit robbery is the easiest thing because that warehouse was full. We found it because they were robbing a maze bank.
Right.
And the warehouse was full of tools commonly used in the robbery of Maze Bank. It was full of the proceeds of robberies of the Maze Bank and other robberies. So using conspiracy to commit robbery is an easy baseline charge to push pretty much any subpoena. Anything that comes back related to this group or that warehouse period can get an easy subpoena approval when you just prove when you can push for conspiracy, you just got to prove the tie.
Yeah. Okay. So looking at kind of building on, I guess, that note that you found in that old report, and then this being a group called 404. What's the structure that this is, like the structure of this group that it's looking like? Is it looking like this is like subsets of, this has got like smaller like street groups involved?
I mean, I'm still trying to piece together how their structure works. I mean, if we compare that notebook piece from Harry and the overall, like, now this is old as fuck, so things could have changed, right? Like, that's old as shit. But it gives us a general idea of what their mindset was. There was in the Giga document. Hold on, I'm looking to see. I gotta find the actual report where we saw the notebooks. God, there's so many reports revolving around this. Let's see. Notebook, subpoena results.
I'm going to re-screenshot this weed notebook so we can get it in the Cypress. I'll put it in the...
Yeah, I redid it.
Oh, you've done it already?
If you look at the Omega document,
you've done it. Yeah,
it's rehosted there.
Do we want to use... Because I saw that Teller's done a Cypress gang dossier. Do you want to use that, or do you want to do...
we could reference it.
Use everything. Yeah, use everything. Use anything. I'm literally going back into reports back from January and referencing things out of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put your rehost in there just so, because I think if we can start using the gang dossier and start trying to figure out some kind of organization structure in there as well. That's a good shout.
One of these,
Yeah.
one of the notebooks in the subpoena has 404 structure in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Like the dimensions of dawns and stuff. That's what I'm trying to look. Like how it was mentioned.
Well, 404 didn't have a mention of a dawn. It had one of the books has a layout of 404's structure, which is a subsect of Cypress. They have Notebook 5, page 1 has a list of people that they had involved. Of course, there's no timestamp on this, and it just looks like it's like first names and nicknames. Let's see. God, where was
So Vito's not currently tagged as Cypress. If it's Vittorio DiCenzo.
Yeah, DiCenzo. I can't pronounce his first name.
Vittorio. Yeah, Luciano's brother, I assume, or cousin or something.
Yeah. I called Vittorio. I called that phone number. That's did I put it on his profile yet? I can't remember. I called him. He was I found his phone number in an old civilian report, and I called him. Yeah. And he just goes by Vito. I confirmed that he just goes by Vito. So that's
right,
where that's 100% it.
So do we know who Martin or at Marty is?
Marty is probably Marty Banks. We found his ID card in the warehouse.
Okay, and
one of the rooms was labeled Marty.
I don't know if you know, but the Notebook 5, I'm sure you know Martin's crew.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Is Martin's crew? It just has some names and some like nicknames, but it doesn't have like full names or anything like that. But it's a lot of these names revolve around people that were found. Like a lot of these names match names that were found in that.
Okay, hold on. Let me under the Cypress gang this here. I'm gonna start writing this stuff down. So let me do subsets.
Let me.
So under Martin's crew, what names are there? Can you just read out all the names?
Larry, Bubbles, Courtney, Leah, Liya, Skip, JR, Zahn, Zahn, David, Jaden, Jaden.
Okay. And then have we got any kind of idea about who's in 404?
Yes. Okay, so I just emailed both of y'all a list that I've been trying to compile of people in Cypress and 404. 404, the ones that we can pretty much guarantee are the ones that were captured in the 3 original reports: the Maze Bank robbery, Junior Tampers, and Cypress 404 warehouse. And that's going to be Zahn Diaz, Hank Clover, Courtney Garcia, Junior Diaz. One moment, let me get back to the report. Load, please. Load. UDT, please.
When was the raid? Like 3 days ago, I think.
Zahn Diaz, Jackson Decker, Courtney Garcia, Skipper Jones, Hank Clover, Ricky LaFleur, David Bjorg.
I think some of the names we have here.
Wait, so they are, some of those were listed in the Martin's crew. So do we think Martin's crew is 404?
Yes, that's what we think, because Martin's crew, I'm pretty sure Martin is probably Marty. And his name is on one of the doors in there. His ID card was found his literal ID card was found inside the property.
Okay. So in hierarchy, by the looks of it, he's the lead of this group. But then again, things may have changed. Do we consider him a Don?
I don't know, because I don't know the structure of it. I wouldn't call him a Don or anything like that, just because I don't want to preemptively put people as leadership
Okay.
that I don't know.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
The only ones that I probably would consider Dons are the ones that are listed in that original January thing. But even that could be wrong. I mean, things could have
Could be
changed.
outdated, yeah.
And I may just try to weasel it out of them in some kind of conversations and just get an idea. I mean, that kind of stuff can try to be pulled out in interrogation. I just got to start building up a profile of some of these people so I can get an idea of how to come at them in interrogation.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not going to talk. If they're smart, they're not going to talk, and it's going
They'll
to be
plead
all
the
about
fifth, yeah.
Yeah, it's all going to be about trying to encourage a reaction out of them. So I've really got to start building a profile and starting to get to know some of these people a little bit better.
Mm.
I want to read. What the essays that you were talking about? Is it all in the essays? The Notebook 7.
Do what?
Remember the things that you were talking about? The every detail like a recipe book. Is it the Notebook 7?
It's spread throughout the whole thing. I can't
Okay.
remember which one's which. There's 20 notebooks. I can't remember the number of every single one.
Yeah, there's so many.
But I know there was a lot written, and I haven't even finished digging through them all. There's so much shit.
A Don? A Don's like a name for like... I know you're making a joke, but I think it's used in like mafia stuff.
I remember one of the notebooks literally details out ranks, and it even tells who their clean guy is. Apparently, when I was talking to Crane, and I was talking to him about it, Limpia is the title of one of them, and apparently that means clean in some other language. And that was the title they gave for their clean guy who owns the warehouse.
What is this Notebook 19 with this like crossword thing?
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
What the fuck is all of this? Okay, I'm gonna have to start going through some of this shit.
Yeah, like I said, there's
I
a
saw
lot.
that and I was like, what the fuck is that? I was just gonna ask you that.
There it is. Notebook 17. Notebook 17, 1 through 4. Founders: Oscar, Larry, Bubbles, Marty, Azza. Duke of Cyprus Jr. Members: Skipper, Courtney, David, Jaden, Zahn, Jazzy, Laya. Limpia, which apparently means clean, is Rocco, who ended up being the owner of this warehouse, Rocco Prince.
Wow.
Their potential subjects. So this has got to be older because they put in potential subjects as Ricky LaFleur, who was one of the people captured, and Hank Clover, which is also one of the people captured.
Damn.
But I don't know who Oscar is. I don't know who Bubbles is, and I don't know who Azza is.
Is Bubbles?
Rack, I think for the 2 months, buddy.
I think I've met Bubbles. Isn't she the one lady which is high pitched? She's got a little mask.
Larry Pitt.
She wears a bodysuit. Dark, you might know her. Long black hair.
You talking about the one that rhymes all the time?
I think so.
I don't.
I don't know.
Think
I might be wrong.
Hippers, Courtney, David, Jaden, Zane, Jazzy. I don't know. He just pulled up. Leah, the W pick. Limpia, Rocco. Bro. Cash exchange, laundromat. Bro. This is some fucking tea. This is some fucking tea.
But yeah, it looks like a major part of their business has been mats, materials and stuff like that. Almost everything in here has to do with mats. Their leadership expects mat donations all the time. They have tons of things in here about materials. A lot of these books detail about like materials and shit like that. They have chop shop lists, like a chop shop work list.
Top 3 things to do every day. I wake up, jobs, in quotation, sell flowers, 250 a day. Communicate, promote casino/song, Takistan. Every 3,000 convert 25,000. Is it CB?
Weed, Larry Bubbles, 6K
250
equals
by
Speedy
250.
411.
This is something.
Yeah, it's a lot to go through.
Jesus.
I'm gonna start. I've got it in my mind how to articulate a lot of this stuff. It's putting it on paper is the fun part.
Yeah, there's some like there's some stuff about like weed with Larry and Bubbles, 6K, Speedy 411. There's some interesting stuff. I mean, I've heard from like Dan and stuff that these guys sell a lot and they sling a lot down there, so
9924. This is quite recent.
Yeah, the one that lists is at 14.
I think it's 14. Yes.
The one that lists the
Yes.
we are at war. Yeah, that one's fucking gold. That one is so fucking gold, and that is literally last week.
Oh my
god. What's this casino? It keeps being brought
that's something
up.
That's something they did at the end of April or so. And it's one of the things that Harry Brown's name kept coming up in is we have to donate half of our proceeds to Harry.
Ah, okay.
Butsy. What is that? Someone still used our Butsy.
Buttcoin is what I've heard about. Yeah. I've talked a little bit about Buttcoin with BBMC. Obviously, they're a little bit more tight-lipped about it, but they just said that they've told me that it's a kind of cryptocurrency, kind of like what was it 7 years ago? What was the cryptocurrency that was all over the place down here?
I don't know.
There was 2 of them, and they were everywhere, always on the Limitless and shit.
What is this?
I need to bookmark this one.
What is this?
I think we can. If it was Terry arrested for anything in
April
relation to
16th
sanitation and
EU
cycles?
Open. Big winners: Max Thoroughbred and First Lady. Won about 15k total. 10 players
Terry
over 2 hours.
Terry was robbing.
Future won like 30k, deposited 15, rolled.
One fight with them, and
Able bet limits in force on the app after applying.
Yeah, I got no idea who that's in reference to.
I'm pretty sure Terry is a guy that rolled up to me once.
But this looks like a real fucking casino. This doesn't look like a fucking.
Let me have a look.
One of the other.
I don't have to convert rolls to cash or what the value is, but we can't pay out in rolls unless deposits or something. How do we turn this into real money?
Her
UK bonus paid to dealer.
Motorcycle was against the warehouse during the day of the raid, and one of the rooms
59k loss. Holy shit!
And she is completely clean.
I'm broke. Oh my god. P&L will be tracked in separate book in the interim. Need to fix the virtual scrolls.
She's got a lot of properties.
Yep. She's got a lot of them.
Non-technical glitches
Have
with
they
player
changed?
balance
'Cause I
updates, swap
documented all
some of the player
properties she had in case they
balances.
started selling stuff. She had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when I documented.
Interesting.
1, 2, 3,
Why do
4,
I
5.
feel
Yep,
like
she
I
has all
remember?
5.
Hold on. How far back can I go in my text
If
messages?
they're smart enough, they wouldn't do anything. But judging by their associates, I think they are going to do something.
Well, I've been trying to stir some panic with them to see if they do anything dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I just really need this phone subpoena submitted and approved.
Oh, Dark, was there a notebook subpoena you have to do?
Hey? I done it.
Oh, okay.
Why? With the Daisy?
Yeah,
I
was
asked her to
asked.
check it, but she didn't
Oh,
tell me if
okay.
it was okay or not.
Whenever I'll see her, I'll let her know.
Oh yeah, the other thing too that I could use some help on,
Mhm.
the actual seizure, the raid,
I'm just gonna
it's
lock it.
to kind of help PD a little bit too. There was so many pieces of evidence that was being put in the evidence locker. The evidence techs weren't registering everything.
Okay.
And so we need to go through all the guns and firearms, test them,
All right.
and get ballistics test done, and make sure they're all documented. Because a lot of the guns weren't actually going through. I had On Fire do a bunch of them for me, and all the guns that were used in the fight, she went and documented all of them and had to manually enter all of them because none of them were getting uploaded into the system. No matter how many times she put them in the evidence lockers, the evidence techs just would not register them. So she had to go manually enter in everything.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, we can help you with that.
Why do I feel like I remember getting a
Just wanna
fucking
make sure that all
casino
that's done.
thing?
I'm not too worried about all the casings and projectiles that were picked up all around the scene, or even really the blood too much because we caught everybody. It's mostly just the guns that were seized.
What is this?
From the warehouse to see if they come back to anything.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
And a more crucial time sensitive one is helping PD get the charges done for the warehouse. Crane was running that one, but I know he's getting a little overwhelmed by it, and it's not something he's super interested in following.
Every
All the
number
way
of the
through
LSRT
on.
has been texted. Please
But
keep
that's
an eye
something
out
that
for
day shift
responses.
I really need day shift to handle it. That's not something 100% I can really deal
By
with.
day, you mean
Luke
shift
Atar was an
two,
investor
or-
who changed
we're
phone
on
number,
2
can put
crossover.
that his membership.
Okay, so transitional to Toleranoa.
Yeah. If we can get them to, I think Nova was working on the warehouse in the first place. If we can get the charges written up for that one, go towards Rocco and anyone that was captured in the raid who we know opened the door, because we can directly tie them to everything in that warehouse now.
Mm-hmm.
And then charging them all with the same thing. Like, I don't know how they want to do it with, if they want to do Rocco with the weapons manufacturing.
I would hit all of them with this accomplice.
The 404
and put
sim is in
Rocco
the
as the
cigar
main
box
one.
in the alcohol.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is
Please
do them all
monitor
as
for new
accomplice,
signups.
and
Activation.
Rocco was the main one.
Hey, did you guys get a sim from the house, from the warehouse?
There was a bunch of SIM cards in there, but we didn't seize them yet. The warehouse is under lockdown still.
I just found something in the notebooks. It says the 404 sim is in the alcohol box. And then, hold on, let me see what else it says.
Oh, I didn't catch that one yet. So here's the thing: is the warehouse is we have the warehouse in permanent lockdown, where we don't even have to wake up at storm and reset it anymore. Apparently, it's just permanently locked down now, until we get the docket open. Considering there's already a signed search warrant for that thing and it's under police lockdown, I would verify with a judge, but I think we can go in there at any time now. But you'll still want to go down there with a team, because when you go in there, there's that sensitive moment of opening the door where you could get rushed. But I would assume you can still make entry into that building because it's still locked down under our search and seizure warrant.
Yeah, I'd assume so. It says,
but
so it says the 404 sim is in the cigar box near the alcohol. Please monitor for new signups, activations, and prospective dealers. So this is to do with the casino.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I remember getting a text message, like, when I first, like, moved here, and I remember getting a text message about signing up for some casino thing, but I didn't do it, but I wonder if that was this. I wonder if the 404 is this online casino thing, or maybe it's not even an online casino. Maybe it's like an underground casino.
Yeah. Now, keep in mind, too, if that's something that's been that old, you might not get a subpoena approved for that, because I can't really think of a way to articulate a charge, because you have to articulate a crime.
Right, of course, yeah. And there's nothing really for like an underground casino or nothing, right?
Maybe money laundering, but we don't. We just have a phone number and a name. That's it. We don't have articulation of the crime itself being committed. You know, right?
Yeah, we'd have to be able to tie that to a crime and everything like that.
Mhm.
It'd be pretty tough. I mean, you could try to be like, hey, we just want to look to see if there's any evidence. Well, here's a line that you could do with any of the SIM cards in there. You could go for conspiracy. We are looking to find any co-conspirators in the conspiracy to commit robbery, by using the information held within those SIM cards that were found in the warehouse that may contain identifying information.
Sure.
I wouldn't focus on the whole casino part of it. I would focus on pretty much, it is a blanket. Any SIM card found in this warehouse, we want to go through them to look for identifying information to help locate any further co-conspirators involved in this.
I think that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
For opening scope.
There's even like there's a link to a paste bin of numbers that they sent links to that has my number on it. So I think this is like a thing. It has a bunch of people's number. I think it is, yeah. That's really interesting. Okay.
If it's something like let's see it from the business point of view. If they wanted something that's more official, like a front, they would use a business number. So by the looks of it, if it has your things on it, then that might be just a business number.
It could be. It could be, but if it, like, I guess what I'm thinking is maybe this is how this is how 404 started off, right?
Exactly.
The 404 started off as like this casino, and then turned into, they were like, okay, we're establishing this subset of Cyprus. What we're gonna call it? What about 404? Maybe that's how it developed, you know?
Yeah.
The origin story.
But maybe they kept that SIM card and they've kept using it. Maybe it's a gang SIM, you know what I mean? Maybe they still use it.
Possible.
Very true.
I don't know. I think it might be worth. It's going to take a while. I might see if there's an easy way to transcribe all these notebooks, because having this all in writing and easy to see would be really nice. Because it's really a pain in the arse to read this.
Yeah, good luck with that. That's all
I know.
if you want to do that.
I know. It's fucking. Yeah, because all this casino stuff's back in April. That's the issue.
Yeah, if you can help me also pass on to PD to ask them to document keys of any suspects under arrest.
Of course, yeah.
So we can identify more people. You don't have to tell them which key we're looking for. I mean, that's not something we need to spread too much. Because the moment that gets out, they're just going to change their keys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But right now, we're looking for the 0AAA key. Have you seen what it looks like?
No. Give me an example.
It's in the LE phone subpoena. which is 12760. If you look at Junior Diaz's key, that'll be the biggest one. You can see that style, how it starts with 0 AAA. Very easy to recognize, 0 AAA.
All right.
And that's the one that Queenie also had on her. And a couple other people have had on them too.
Okay.
And then if you see Daisy, ask her to, hey, can you review this phone subpoena? We need to get this going.
We'll do.
All right, I need to go to bed. I cooked really fucking hard this weekend.
Yep.
And we got a long couple days ahead of us.
Yeah, for sure.
If you guys can, basically, information compile. I need information.
Sure.
Get people to document keys, get phone numbers confirmed, find out who owns Mirror Park 10, identify any other clean people, keep identifying property owners. We can do this.
What was that receptionist that you were thinking was connected to Ellie Queenie before? That works here.
Summer.
That was
Eve
it.
Summers. What I found out is that apparently they're divorced, and that she just can't change her name on her ID card. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I haven't really been looking into her much anymore. Was it Eve Summers or was it? There's one of them.
Yeah, it's Eve Summers. Yeah. Well, it's changed now on her profile anyway.
Oh, okay. I think her ID still says like Eve Summers DiCenzo or something like that, and that's what got my attention. Or like her lemon list ad or something said like that. But she's divorced. I'm not really too worried about it anymore.
What does Sonya look like? This isn't the guy we saw on the motorbike yesterday, is it?
Unless we found out that she's calling him all the time, but
just yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'll see what I can do. Right, and I'll let you know.
All right, I appreciate it.
No problem.
You have a wonderful day.
You too, mate.
I'm going to go pass out in the shower.
All right, take it easy. This is big investigation, huh? Is there an easy way to do like image to text? How do I do this? Does ChatGPT do it? I'm doing this one. I found a website called Image to Text. Did this work? Wait, this worked, kind of. I don't think it did the whole thing, though. Wait, did it? Did it do the whole thing? Wait, holy shit. Is that right? April 16th. 2K bonuses paid to dealer. 2.5. Okay, so it's supposed to be 2.5 hours worked. Commission of 561. Closing balance 220493, including 15K rolled equals 59537 loss. This looks right. This has done it. This is impressive. It seems like The only thing it's gonna have issues with is like numbers and shit. Like decimal points and stuff. Yeah, you need to tighten each page. I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to go through and make this really clear. Because if we can have all these notebooks instead of being photos, it's going to make this so much easier. I'll make these little titles. Uh, 15, wherever it says 15k remaining is when we've got to go. This. Then it's the, does it do the 18th of April one next? Yeah. Wait, why is this in a bit of a funky order, I'll be honest. Rid of these. Then it's the okay. Where's the 16th of April one? Am I blind? 18th? April 16th. Oh, it's here. Oh, it's done it in a really weird... Okay, I know what I need to do. It's just done it in a really weird order. I'm going to do this. There we go. I might try ChatGPT instead and see if it does it better. Come on, ChatGPT. Do me something good. Let me log in. Put some different music. Let me download this. Notebook. Cypress. Extract the text from this image, keeping the formatting. Will it work? Okay, this is so much better. Holy shit, ChatGPT. Is this better? Has it like I don't know whether it's like, I think it might have summarized things. Okay, why is ChatGPT like done summaries of it, man? What are you doing? Don't change anything. It's like done. It's like summarized pieces of information. What the fuck? Okay, do not summarize anything, please. Do not change or summarize anything. Keep the formatting. There we go. I'll try again. We try again. Will it work? Okay, now it's just fucking with me, man. Now it's actually fucking with me, bro. Now it's just like, you know what? You don't want me to change anything? This is what it did. You ready? It was like, okay, you don't want me to change anything? Yeah. Here's an unreadable piece of garbage. I'm not using ChatGPT, okay? I'm doing one last try without doing anything. Because this has worked and I'm happy with it. And it's not ChatGPT. Let's get this one. Page one page. Okay. Notebook 1 page 1 to 4.
Doc.
I'm doing things. Yes, Anna.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm trying to extract all the text from the notebooks.
Would you like to be left alone?
You don't have to, but I'm not going to be saying much for a bit. Be honest. Have you got any
that's
food? I'm starved.
No, I can go grab some if you want to.
Yeah, that'd be great. Otherwise, I might pass out.
All right, I'll be back.
All right, thank you.
Of course. Anything else?
No, that's fine.
Perhaps some cup of tea and coffees, perhaps. You know, an espresso pod.
A cup of tea be lovely. 2 sugars, nice amount of milk. That'd be lovely.
I can't wait to outrank you.
Okay. Kind of messed up.